And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Griswold High School ECC Baseball on tap for you today. We do apologize. We were initially going to carry the softball game between Griswold and NFA, but unfortunately, with things beyond our control, we were not able to go ahead and carry that game. But we do have baseball on tap for you. The Griswold Wolverines at home taking on Ellis Tech. Mike Minarski, Noel Hool, Schwarz.
Full name again.
Full name. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's not as windy in the booth.
No, it's almost a little warm up here.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
A beautiful day, though.
It is very nice out here today.
Still waiting for more fans to come in, fill in the bleachers.
Yeah, unfortunately, the funny thing is, and this is kind of sad, is that baseball gets no love. Baseball does not get any love from the fans or anything like that. And I think a lot of that has to do, this is just my own theory, is that games start at 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
People still working.
And people are still working. And I think you will see people kind of filling in a little bit later on as the day progresses. Anyway, here we go. Calvin Odo on the hill for the Wolverines. First pitch to Julian Lawrence, the second baseman. Swing and a miss. So what do you know about baseball?
Baseball?
Been very, very good to me.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's been teaching me a lot. I got the softball brain.
Yeah.
So a little different, but
Field looks really good.
Yeah.
They've been working on it quite a bit. Kind of a change up.
Getting the sign from the
Inside.
coach.
That's in on the inside corner.
That was a nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he gets Lawrence swinging one down. Here's Gabe Rivera. He's pitching for Ellis Tech today. Strike one. Beautiful day here at Griswold High School. Thanks for joining us here on SNSN Sports. Lone outside. I'm going to talk to a couple of the players here today. I was inside. Hey, Nick, how are you?
Good. How are you doing today, Mike?
Good. Hey, Nick, you've been a great help setting up today, and really appreciate you hooking us up. There's a pop fly into right center field, and
Caught by Caleb Dutrumble.
Look at that. Man, he's stepping right in. Good man. Look at that.
Just love to help up my varsity team.
You got it. Now, you play JV, right?
I do.
Were you a freshman, sophomore?
I'm a freshman.
Gotcha. Do you live in Griswold or?
No, I live in Sprague.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's about 10 minutes from here in.
Yep. Strike one on the outside corner. How long have you been playing baseball, Nick?
Most of my life.
What's your last name, Nick?
Ruiz.
Louise?
Ruiz. With an R, yeah.
Gotcha. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. So you've been playing. Did you play for like SFC?
I did.
Years ago?
Bit, yeah.
Yeah. SFC being Sprague, Franklin, Canterbury.
And then before that, I played for Lisbon.
Hot shot down to Duthry. On over to Boyce, drops it, picks it up. And that's going to do it for the top of the first. 1, 2, 3. Score that one 5-3. All right, we're going to be back talking some more baseball and talking more to our friend Nick Ruiz in a minute right here on SNSN Sports.
visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
And welcome back to Griswold High School, everybody. Mike Minarski and Nick Ruiz, freshman here at Griswold High School, part of the JV team, joining us up in the booth for a little bit of time. Nick is he's responsible for that center field camera that you see right now. He's the one that set that up for us today. Did a great job as we watch Gabe Rivera and throwing his warm-up tosses as he is getting ready to face the Wolverines. So, Wolverines coming off a loss against East Lyme, but they scored 12-2 away. They're going to throw Sam Gilgenbach up first in the Drew Harden, and then Jake Duthry, 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the first. What position do you play, Nick?
Left field.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's where you get all like the big pop-ups.
Yeah. Do you like the outfield, or?
Throughout my career, I played most bases here.
Yeah, so you played first, second, and third, and all that?
Yeah.
You have a pitch?
Ooh. Yeah, I did. Back in like T-ball.
Back in the day, huh?
Yeah. And then before that, I was also a catcher too.
Geez, you've done it all, huh?
Oh yeah.
One ball, and there's a grounder to the second baseman. On over to first, and Gilgenbach is erased 4-3 right off the rip. Drew Harden coming on up, playing shortstop today, number 45. They had their signing day yesterday. Drew Harden was part of that. He's committed to Post University in Waterbury. And I don't know. I heard a rumor that he might be playing for the Norwich Sea Unicorns. I don't know. I got to check that. And we're going to be doing all the games for the Sea Unicorns. So we'll be there all summer long.
Oh, yeah.
There's a strike.
Just inside.
Rivera looking in for the sign. Comes over the top, a little bit high. What's your favorite pitch to hit?
Fastball right down the middle.
Of course. And there's a little dribbler. It's going to get past Rivera. Gunned over to first by the third baseman. Wow. Jackson Medeiros, what an arm.
Great throw there.
Yeah. 2 down. Here's Duthry. Number 5 playing that position, number 5. All right, there's first pitch to Duthry, strike 1. So Rivera bringing it to the Wolverines. Erased the first couple of hitters fairly easy with a couple of ground balls. Curveball off speed. No score.
Now let's see if we can get on base with this next pitch.
That's right, Nick. Let's see what the Wolverines can do here.
Ooh. And fouled off behind the plate.
And to the crowd. You know, I never leave my car back here anymore. How many windshields I've lost through the years?
Oh, yeah.
I have.
Hit some cars myself.
There's a drive into left center field, but the center fielder is under it and makes it look easy as Gabe Fuentes gets out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down for the Wolverines. We'll be back for the second inning, top of the second, where Fuentes is actually going to be leading off for the Eagles. No score. You're watching high school baseball on SNSN Sports.
Today's program is being brought to you by the Burns Agency in Dayville and Norwich. Home, auto, life insurance, all from a family-owned agency since 1932. Call 860-774-8549 or find them on the web at burnsagency.com and find out why you'll buy better at Burns. The Burns Agency, a Hub International company. Strain Family Motors on Route 12, Lisbon. Quality used cars like the SNSN Strain Family Motors Mobile that you will see at all SNSN sports events. Oil changes, remote car starters, all available and more in their service department. And if you really want to turn up the excitement, rent a Polaris Slingshot for the day and live it up. All available at...
And we're back here at Griswold High School, top of the second. Ellis Tech throwing Gabe Fuentes, Sebastian Hanshaw, and Gabe Gerard. The 4, 5, 6 hitters up against Calvin Odo here at the top of the second inning. Odo's first pitch, and that was breaking ball inside. Looked like it was going right at him.
Mm-hmm.
You're more of a softball girl, aren't you?
I am.
Swing and a miss on a pitch that was out of the strike zone.
Yeah, but I still like watching baseball. I've taken Joe to a Red Sox game or two.
For those who don't know, Joe is her husband.
Mm-hmm. He's the baseball fan of the family. Yankees, but that's okay.
I just told these guys I wasn't going to be sitting down, but I'm going to sit down.
It's funny, he asked me the first time about baseball, what's your favorite team? And I said, the Bruins. The baseball team. I said, the Bruins.
The Boston Bruins, they are an excellent baseball team.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, foul. Right over into the parking lot.
Two strikes on Fuentes.
It's got to dig it out.
And they get him. One down. Here's Sebastian Hanshaw, the shortstop.
Did you play baseball?
Yeah. Third base, pitch, and center field. Sometimes first.
Do those splits? Can he still do those splits?
You mean the stretch? You couldn't do that. No, the only splits I did were banana splits. That was it.
Having a banana split?
That's all. Hey, all I'm saying, that's the only kind of splits I could do. I love banana splits. Strike on the outside corner to the shortstop, Sebastian Hanshaw from the Golden Eagles. We still have gale force winds in here.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter.
It's not as bad as yesterday.
Hanshaw takes ball 4, and he's on base with the base on balls. 1 down for Gabe Gerard. First base runner of the ball game. Hey, Nick's back. Quick toss on over to Kiki Boyce. And Hanshaw gets back.
Showing a bunt. Foul over the plate.
Takes a look over to the runner. Checks him back. Here's the pitch. Ball is high. What do you know about the Golden Eagles? You know much about the Golden Eagles?
No, I haven't really.
Because I really honestly do not know a lot about Ellis Tech. There's the pitch. And there's a foul and out of play off to the right-hand side. Boyce giving Chase a little bit, but more so just doing his due diligence. Because it was out of play.
As far as the Golden Eagles, I just heard they haven't had the best season so far.
Mm. No, it's still early. Still early. Ball's in the dirt. And no throw on down is Hanshaw. So pretty speedy on the base pass, and he was waiting for it. He was awake and ready, so he took second base.
Clean steal.
Foul at the plate. Running in scoring position. Nice scoop there by MJ Brockway to prevent Hanshaw from moving on down to third.
It's nice to see the catcher move from off the plate to get the ball. Because those pass balls have really killed us, you know.
Swing and a miss. And he goes down, swinging does Gerard, so 2 down. So Odo trying to pitch out of this a little bit. Comes number 16, the left fielder, Jaden Bissett. Looking at trees.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, I can see that. Well, it's handcuffed him there. Nice look at the trees. Swing and a miss. Popped up and out of play. Straight back. Got him looking. Strike 3. So Odo gets out of a little bit of a mini jam there with the Ellis Tech Golden Eagles. No runs, no hits, 1 walk. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. No score. You are watching high school baseball on SNSN Sports.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett.
If you're talking, they will hear you.
Why are we getting killed like this?
Kyle's not here. Got caught drinking beer in the park a couple of nights ago.
Really?
Yeah, 0 tolerance. He's out for the season.
Harsh.
Hey, he knew not to drink. We've made that clear to all of our kids, right?
No, not really.
Bill, if we don't tell them what we expect and why they shouldn't drink, how are they gonna know?
Talk. They hear you. For more information, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
And we are back here at Griswold High School. Going to go to the bottom of the second inning. Hope you can hear me. The music is incredibly loud around here today. Kiki Boyce coming on up. Strike one to Kiki Boyce. Fouled back and out of play. Wolverines went 1-2-3 in the first. See if Kiki Boyce can get on and get a base runner for the Wolverines. And it's going to be a base hit into right center field. And the ball is cut off by the right fielder, Jet Neary. And Boyce is on base with a base hit.
Now let's see if
What do you get to say about Kiki?
great man, great baseball player. Seen him hit some balls right over the fence during baseball practice.
Kiki almost got picked off over there, but he did make it back safely. I think a better throw there. Nick probably would have gotten him.
You're going to have to go one out of that. Here. Just bring it here.
And the ball gets away, and Boyce is going to finally make it to second base. You know, Nick, he was destined to get there. He was trying really hard. Trumbull ahead in the count. Kiki in scoring position. Here's the pitch by Rivera, and it's way up there. Rivera winds and deals, and there is a base hit into left center field. And they're going to hold Kiki, and then the ball gets bobbled, and he is coming home. The play at the plate, and Kiki slides, and he's safe. Trumbull makes it up to second. Wolverines up 1-0.
I need to reintroduce myself. My name is Ellis.
So base hit by Dutrumble, going to make it to second. Ball misplayed out in left field, allowed Kiki to get the extra base. So E7, the run is unearned. Here's Calvin Odo. Going to try to help his own cause here.
They've been fouled off into the crowd.
Nice off-speed pitch in there for a strike 0-2. Nobody out. Kiki Boyce with a base hit. Goes to second on a pass ball and then scores on a Dutrumble base hit to left center. And there's going to be a nice stop there by the second baseman, but he's going to be safe at first, and Dutrumble's going to make it to third, but a beautiful play to prevent the ball to get into actually saving a run right there was Julian Lawrence. So Dutrumble over to third. Odo's at first. You got to give him a base hit on that one. And here's MJ Brockway, the catcher. Just a freshman, just like you, Nick.
Same with Caleb Dutrumble over on third base. Fake.
You're doing a fine job, Nick. You're doing a fine job.
Thank you.
Brockway just swung right through that one.
Still, you got to give the man credit. Being a freshman on a varsity team is no easy feat.
It's a good accomplishment. Rivera in a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the second. Curveball outside. All right, he goes down, swinging strike out. So there's one down. So there's a pop-up. That's going to be in the infield. Infield fly does not apply. So quick 2 outs as Hanshaw brings that one down. Here comes Hunter DuPont. Runners at second and third. Two down. See if DuPont can keep things going here. All got kicked off with Kiki Boyce with a walk. I mean, a base hit, excuse me. Du3 with a base hit, knocking him in. I mean, Dutrumble. Odo with a base hit. And Rivera trying to pitch out of this. So far, doing a pretty good job. And that's going to be lifted out to left field, but right at the left fielder, Jaden Bissett. So good pitching performance there by Gabe Rivera to get himself out of what could have been a pretty nasty jam. But he gets out of it with just giving up 1 run and 2 hits. We're going to go to the top of the third. 1-0 Wolverines. You are watching ECC Baseball right here on SNSN Sports. All right, here's Rick Teven. Takes strike 1 from Calvin Odo. His full name is Lyric.
Never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Curveball didn't break enough. Stayed inside 1-1. So you got Rick Teven, Jet Neary, the right fielder, then back to the top of the order with the second baseman, Julian Lawrence. And you got on the play-by-play, you got Mike, and you got Nick Ruiz, freshman extraordinaire. And there's a bouncer into the hole. What a throw on over, but it bounces and knocks Kiki Boyce's hat right off of him. As Harden gunned it over there. But I think Teven was going to go ahead and beat it out anyway. That was deep into the hole, so you got to give him a base hit on that one. That brings up Jet Neary, the right fielder.
Saves a run to second base from
What's
our
that?
catcher there, Michael. Great backup on.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the ball scoot up and bang, Kiki right in the forehead?
Oh, yeah.
Kiki's tough.
That is one tough man, I will say.
Foul ball. The ball gets away from Brockway, but it doesn't matter. It's foul ball, and Teven walks back to first. Teven, pretty tall kid. He's got to be 6'4".
Oh, yeah. And missed bunt on number 10. Looks like that outside pitch hit the bat. Why he always tuck it.
So one down, runner on first. And check swing, base hit just over the head of Kiki Voice. Lawrence is going to pull into first, and Teven into second. So a couple of base hits for the Eagles. Brings up Gabe Rivera, the pitcher. Foul back, right back to the fence. One nothing, top of the third. Odo pitching from the stretch. And the ball's going to go right back over to Harden. He's going to go to the sure out at first. And he guns it on over to Kiki Boyce for the out. So two down and runners at second and third. So Lawrence on second and Teven on third. Popped up. That's Dutrumel, and he has it. And that's going to do it for Ellis Tech. Even though they do get a couple of hits, they leave both runners on base on second and third. We're going to go to the bottom of the third inning. Griswold leads 1-0, and you're watching high school baseball on SNSN Sports. Strain Family Motors has arrived. They're your local auto super center. Put some excitement in your day and rent a Polaris Slingshot from Strain Family Motors, adjacent to the Green Onion Restaurant on River Road. Check out Strain Family Motors Super Center on Facebook as well as strainfamilymotors.com for everything sales, service, and excitement. River Road, Lisbon, Strain Family Motors, your local auto. I want to thank one of our great sponsors through the years here at SNSN Sports. Of course, it's Highway Campers, established 1967, family owned and operated all since then. 860-564-0141. Home is where you park it. That's what they say at Highway Campers. Highwaycampers.com. Check them out on the web. We'll talk a little bit more about Highway Campers a little more in the game. Right now, here we are in the bottom of the third, back to the top of the order with Sam Gilgenbach. 0 for 1. Bounced to second base his first time up. How you doing there, Mr. Rees?
It's a good day to watch baseball.
It is. There's a strike. There's a base hit past the diving shortstop. Leader runner is on for the Wolverines. Is Drew Harden. One down. Drew Harden, 0 for 1. Bounced to third his first time up. Gilgenbach threatening to go, but Rivera stepped off of the rubber. But anyway, they're calling a balk. So Gilgenbach is going to get second base. So runner in scoring position right away.
Looks like that top outside corner there.
There's a shot into right center field. It's good, and then Sammy's going to tag and go to third. So Harden gets the sacrifice. One down. Here's Duthry. Popped out to center field in the first inning. One out runner on third. Curveball in the dirt, strike one. That ball is hit him. So Duthry's going to get a free pass. So the Wolverines getting a little bit of help so far this inning with the balk moving Gilgenbach from first to second. Then, of course, he tagged on the fly out by Drew Harden. And now Duthry gets plunked. So you got runners on first and third for Kiki Boyce, who scored the lone Wolverine run in the second inning. He's 1 for 1. What's your favorite movie, Nick? Got a favorite movie? And he gets hit.
Solid right to the back. That's got to hurt.
Yes, it does. So now the bases are loaded for Dew Trumbull. Coach is going to go out there and talk to his pitcher to see what's going on. So bases are loaded, and the suicide squeeze is on. And the ball's going to be foul as everybody was running. See if they're going to go ahead and try that one again. Oh, he's out because the ball hit him. So here's Odo with 2 down and the bases loaded. Strike 1. Curveball. Didn't break enough. Stayed under the inside of the plate or before. 1-1. Well, you never told me your favorite movie. I had to cut you off. I'm sorry. Do you have one? You have a favorite baseball movie? And there's a base hit. I keep cutting you off. Right up the middle. Gilgenbach is going to score. Second run comes in. And that's due 3-0 Wolverines. 2-run single there by Calvin Odo.
Beautiful right up the middle. Rookie of the Year. You ever seen that?
Yes.
I'd say that's a pretty great movie.
Boyce on over to third. So Calvin Odo pretty much helping his own cause.
Looks like we have Michael Brockway up and inside.
It's called strike. 2 down, runners on second and third as Odo has made his way to second. Kiki on third. Brockway swings right through a changeup. Foul tip into the mitt, and that's going to do it for the Wolverine threat, but they do get a couple of runs. We're going to go to the top of the 4th inning. This game is moving along quite nicely. Top of the 4th coming up, 3-0 Wolverines. You are watching ECC Baseball on SNSN Sports.
things change, the more they stay the same. The insurance industry is changing every day, from rates to coverages, what qualifies and what doesn't. What always stays the same, though? The Burns Agency's commitment to quality local customer service at unbeatable prices. Call, email, or visit us at byrnesagency.com. Or, like always, stop by our convenient locations in Norwich and Dayville. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better at Burns. Much better. So much better at Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns.
Welcome back to Griswold High School, top of the fourth. We're just about ready to start. Calvin Oda, so far 3 shutout innings. Jackson Medeiros, Gabe Fuentes, and Sebastian Hanshaw due up here for the Golden Eagles. Strike one. And here's a little bloop. But Gilgenbach right there for the putout. We got somebody else now.
Yep.
Who are you?
I'm Elias with Jesus.
Now you do all the walk-up songs, right?
Yes.
Now, are you on the team too?
Yes, I am.
Fuentes bounces to second. Nice throw on over, but pulls Boyce off the bag. So, Mr. De Jesus, what position do you play?
I play third base. Back in middle school, I pitched a little. I played a little of everything.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
You ever hit a home run?
In Little League, not.
Hey, it still works, man. It still counts.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it still counts. Pickoff attempt over to first. Fuentes is back safe. Hanshaw is walked his first time up in the second. Got as far as second base. Swing and a miss. Who's your favorite baseball player?
I'd have to say Francisco Lindor.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Is it the Mets?
Yes.
Are you a Mets fan or just a Lindor fan?
I'm a Lindor fan. I'm actually a Red Sox fan.
Oh.
A close second would probably be Jarren Duran.
You know, a lot of your teammates have picked Jarren Duran.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Any other players on the Red Sox that you really like?
I really like Rafael Devers.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be having a tough season so far.
Yeah, he had a rough start. He actually knocked one out of the park yesterday.
Yep. It's a bouncer to third. And Duthry, errant throw into right field, and everybody's going to be safe.
Ooh.
So 2 throwing errors.
It's tough.
By the Wolverines in this inning. Here's Gabe Gerard, the catcher. 1 down, runners on first and second. Strike.
Ooh.
On the inside corner. The extended inside corner, I think. In all actuality, Odo should be out of this inning.
Ooh.
Here's the pitch to Gerard, and that's a little bloop, and Harden is going to go ahead and get the double play. So just as soon as a couple of errors were committed, they're immediately erased with a little pop-up there to Harden, and he doubles up Fuentes on second. So got to go to the bottom of the fourth. 3-0 Wolverines. You're watching high school baseball on SNSN Sports.
And
All right.
welcome back to the bottom of the fourth inning for the Griswold versus Ellis Tech game. We have my friend Eliza De Jesus, freshman.
Yep.
And me, Nick Ruiz, as your current commentators. We have Sonny Patello up to bat.
Oh, what a swing.
Looked like that was a bit outside for Sonny there.
Just outside. Oh, popped up. Just dropped for a calm little single.
Every day I spend my time thinking fine, feeling fine, waiting here to find the sign that
That brings up Hunter DuPont, the junior.
Surprisingly, the only junior on our team, showing a bunt, and the pitcher steps off.
Looks like Hunter's getting some signs from coach. The pitcher steps off the mound, tries to throw him out, and he is safe.
Showing bunt once again, and
He throws down to second, and he is out.
great throw from the catcher.
I agree. Oh, right up the gap. That's going to be a tough one.
Almost stopped by the shortstop. That brings us to the top of the order with number 11, Sam Gilgenbach.
I got to say, interesting walk-up song by Sam Gildenbach. That'll be ball one. outside. High, he throws it, and he is back. Very patient here. Sam Gildenbach. Very patient guy. Takes the outside ball for a walk. That brings up runners on first and second.
Andrew Harden.
Andrew Harden.
Number 45 up to bat now.
Stand that walk? Okay. Base on balls. See you on first base. What happened here?
Andrew Harden takes ball one. And here we go. We're back with Kiki Boyce at the plate. Fouled off. There's a ball. I'd say Kiki is one of our more dangerous hitters. He definitely has power to put that ball over the fence.
The question is, can he make it to the ball?
And there.
Strikeout on the inside pitch.
That's going to do it. So that's the end of the fourth.
And that's the end of the fourth. And that's the end of the fourth.
Okay. So the score.
With a score of 5-0 Griswold.
We'll be back in a minute.
And we'll be back in a minute
On SNSN Sports.
on SNSN Sports.
And we are back here. We have, I think that is Lyric Taven. We have at the plate.
No.
No,
I think. What's his number?
number 14.
Number 14. Maybe it is. I will tell you in a second.
Takes a strike out in the corner.
It is.
Fouls it off.
It is Lyric. You are correct.
Yes. I'm actually good friends with Lyric.
That's probably why you knew.
Yes.
It's a bouncer to short. Off balance throw. He gets him. He just got your buddy.
Yep. I'm sure I'll talk a little smack after the game if we win.
Zeke is joining me in the booth right now. A Griswold high school freshman.
Yep.
And this is Jet Neri. Take it away, Zeke.
Jet Neri takes a strike outside corner.
Jet is the number 9 batter in the
Yes.
lineup.
He takes another strike. Fun fact about Jet, I actually went to a basketball camp with him, so I do know him too.
You know everybody, don't you?
Yeah.
He's the mayor.
And there he goes. He waves at that one.
So how many outs you got?
2 outs, I believe.
And you got the second baseman, Julian Lawrence. So, Zeke, this is what he's done today. He's struck out in the first, and he got a base hit in the third, 1 for 2.
Okay. Did he get hit?
He got hit.
Yeah. I personally didn't see any contact there with the ball. But like,
You tell him, Zeke.
yeah.
I didn't see it either. I don't even think Jet Neri saw it. But either way, he gets first base. All right, here's Gabe Rivera, the pitcher. Flew out to right field to do Trumbull, and then bounced to Hardin in the third. 0 for 2.
He takes the ball a little high. Got a strike. Odo's checking the runner on first. Throws it back, and he's safe.
No, well, he doesn't know, but he's auditioning for a job.
Oh, straight to shortstop, Drew Hardin. What a throw. And that is out number 3.
So, one runner left on base, a hit batsman. Could not come around to score. Zeke, 5-0 ball game.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to be hitting up to the bottom of the 5th in a minute right here on SNSN Sports. All right, here we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Mike Minarski and Zeke.
Yep.
And Nick Ruiz. And Noel. Oh, we got a whole team today. Get the bottom of the 5th, dude. What do you think? 5-0.
I think we're gonna get a few knocks this inning. Actually, I do.
A few knocks.
Yep, a few knocks.
All right. All right, leading off for the Wolverines. I can't see.
Caleb Dutrumble, number 27. Took a ball there. And he pops it up. That might be a car shot.
Almost. That was right where my car was earlier when I was unloading. I'm telling you, Zeke, when you don't drive yet, I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah, don't park anywhere near if you ever do that.
Oh, hits it to the shortstop. Shortstop makes the throw, and
Nice
he is
throw.
out.
He was in the hole there, too, Zeke.
Oh, yeah.
And made a great throw on over to first. Nice strong throw.
That brings up Calvin Odo.
Let's see, what has Calvin done today? He's 2 for 2, a couple of singles, and an RBI.
Not bad.
Not bad. Good day.
He takes ball 1.
Ooh.
Waves that one foul.
Over the fence, out of play altogether.
Yep. Takes another ball. Hits one just over the shortstop's head for a single. That'll bring up MJ Brockway.
So Odo is now 3 for 3.
Good day for him.
Yeah. Brockway struck out a couple of times. He's 0 for 2. Mike and Zeke bringing you the ball game from Griswold High School today. Zeke's the man.
Fake
And
throw.
They called another balk. That is the second balk that they have called on Rivera today.
He is struggling, I'd say.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Oh, I'm not that big of a school fan, but I would probably say
Mine was lunch.
Oh yeah, 100%. But
if you were to pick an academic subject, what would it be?
I would probably say Spanish because I am Puerto Rican.
Also, okay. Well, now, do you speak Spanish fluently?
Not fluently, but I do know a lot.
Now, does your family speak it, or?
My dad's side of the family, yes.
Does he? Does he? Okay, that's cool. I think it's so important these days.
Yeah, it's really nice to have a second language.
I know one sentence. But I think it's a very important sentence.
What is it, hola?
No, well, that's not a sentence, that's a word. De donde está el baño?
Okay.
So if you're in a Spanish-speaking nation and you need to find the bathroom, you're good. Ooh, behind them. Right, you can always find food because you can just sniff that stuff out, right? But if you've got to find the bathroom, you don't know how to ask.
You don't want to sniff that.
No, you don't want to sniff that out. No. You know, donde está la biblioteca?
Okay.
Do you know what I said?
Biblioteca. Is that nope? No, that's not notebook. Biblioteca. I should know this.
Is it the library? And she's a teacher. You think she would know?
I told you.
I'm disappointed in you.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're not even going to know the English version of that word.
Here's Sonny. Sonny Botello has runners on first and second. Here's Zeke.
Takes strike one. Sonny Botello actually got nominated for Athlete of the Week this week.
Very nice.
Fouled that off.
Do you play any other sports, Zeke?
I play football and I play basketball.
For Griswold here? Or?
Yes.
Did you play on the freshman team?
Yeah, for basketball I did.
Yep. Curveball. Ooh, a little high. This game's moving along pretty quickly.
It is. I mean, when you're winning, it's pretty great. Moves fast. Oh, that one was a close one.
Knock him down just a little bit.
Looks like he fouled that one.
Foul
He's gonna
tipped into
call
the
him
net,
out.
yeah. He's out.
That brings up Hunter DuPont, our junior.
So Zeke is doing double duty here. He's doing some commentating. He's doing the walk-up songs. He's a pretty talented young man. Multitasking. That's important these days, Zeke.
Yep. I'm actually surprised how I'm doing this right now.
Why?
I'm not that great at multitasking.
I think you're doing quite well. See, I think sometimes that when you just throw people into something, they're going to sink or swim. And I think you've been swimming quite nicely.
Thank you. Goes to the shortstop, throws it. And
Nice
he's out.
throw. Nice throw.
Put a little pepper on that one.
You sure did. Look at him go. What are you doing the rest of the season? All right. So, do you know how to take us out of the inning?
I do not.
So, after 5, repeat after me.
After 5.
Griswold still leading Ellis Tech.
Griswold still leading Ellis Tech.
5-0.
5-0.
And we'll be back with the top of the top of the 6th on SNSN Sports.
And we will be back with the top of the 6 on SNSN Sports.
Here we go to the top of the 6th inning, and Zeke's already got comments in the chat room. He's got fans.
Yep.
Let me see if I can get it in there. What the heck? Chris Fabry. Hey, Chris. Zeke is the next Rem Dog. Here it is, up on the screen.
Hits it to the third baseman, Jake Duthry. What a throw and what a scoop by Kiki Boyce.
Look at that. You're on the screen. Zeke is the next Rem Dog. One down.
That brings up number 13. I do not know his name, but...
Oh, I That would be Gabe Fuentes. So one down.
Odo puts in the strike there.
The center fielder, Gabe Fuentes.
Oh, tough play. Drew Harden. Hard throw, and he's safe.
That was a hard play. I mean, that was definitely in the hole.
Yes. I'd say Odo has had a pretty great day so far, hitting and pitching.
So you got to give him a base hit on that. Definitely a base hit.
Fouls it back. I did not hear anything, so I think they're good for cars.
All right, here we are. You with me, Zeke?
Yep, hits it up the middle and knocks it down. Oh, Caleb Dutrumbull lets it go.
Gets by him. Fuentes is going to go to third.
What a throw by, I think that was Sam Gildenbach.
But everybody's safe.
Yep.
So you get runners on second and third with one out.
Runners on first and third.
First and third. Couple of hits back to back here. Now he's on second. He got to second on the throw.
Infield's in. That one's just outside. That's a strike right there.
Nice pitch.
Oh,
there goes the
behind
shutout.
him.
That ball gets away, and Fuentes scores. And Hanshaw over to third.
You know, it's tough for that backstop. We have such a big backstop.
Yeah, there's a lot of real estate back there.
Yes.
It's a good acre or two.
Sometimes it hurts us, sometimes it benefits.
Foul back. 5-1.
Bless you. You're welcome. Strike 3.
So Ellis Tech trying to get back into the ball game, but he comes in and strikes out Gerard, who got him for the second time today. Here's Jaden Bissett.
Their left fielder, right?
Yes, sir. Do you know Jaden Bissett as well?
I do not. I was just paying attention.
Okay. What am I going to say? He's right.
Takes a ball there. MJ Brockway really working behind the plate. Calls a timeout. Fouled off by number 16.
So there's 2 outs. Odo trying to get out of it. He's been in a couple of jams, but he's been able to pitch out of it. He hasn't had that great luck with his infield. There's been a couple of timely errors that have contributed to a little bit of a jam or two, and that got him.
Strike.
Was right on the outside corner, Zeke.
Yep. Takes a high ball.
Full count.
3-2. What is he going to do?
Here's the wind and the pitch. That's ball 4.
That brings up runners on first and third, 2 outs. That brings up Lyric Taven at the plate.
That's your boy.
Yep.
But they call him Rick, right?
Nah. I've
Well, they were
always called him
saying, I
Lyric.
heard the dugout. They're going, come on, Rick. Come on, Rick.
Interesting choice for the big man, taking a bunt.
With 2 outs.
Lyric does, in fact, have home run power. I've seen a video of him hitting one out his sophomore year.
He's like 6'4".
Yeah.
A big boy.
Big guy.
Speaking of the devil, there's a long shot. It's going to be out of play, foul. But if you straighten it out, that little premonition there by Zeke would have come true.
I did not want to call that. That is something that I did not want to happen.
Oh, come on. That's your boy. That's your buddy.
Yeah, but like just for a day we can be enemies, you know.
Good friends, better enemies.
Yep. Here's Calvin. Takes the time.
Now, did you guys grow up in the same town, or?
No. It's actually kind of funny how I met him. His girlfriend was actually friends with one of my friends, and
Yeah.
I met him, and we just kind of became friends from there.
And he got him for the 3rd out. So that was your friend.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I don't know. I'll have to talk to him about it.
All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. Ellis Tech got one more chance in the 7th, but we got the bottom of the 6th coming up. The score
is 5-1.
That's right. And we'll be back in a minute right on
SNSN.
Sports. All right, back here on SNSN Sports. Going to go to the bottom of the 6th. The Wolverines leading 5-1. New pitcher for the Golden Eagles, Trenton Manju. It's something French.
And he will be facing the top of our lineup.
That's right. So you got Gilgenbach, Harden, and Duthry.
The big 3.
So a good showing though by Rivera. The Wolverines really didn't hit him all that hard. They were able to score 5 runs off of him. But he scattered some hits. The Wolverines were able to just kind of put a few things together. But he actually was a pretty decent game that he pitched. So good outing by Gabe Rivera as he hands the reins over to Trenton Manju. And you're right. Here's Sam Gelgenbach.
Here comes the pitch. Outside. For ball one.
Did you ever think about going to a tech school?
I actually did not know.
No.
My brother is actually thinking about going to a tech school.
Okay. And he would see what grade is he in?
He's an 8th grader.
Okay.
That's another outside
It was
ball.
way outside. Looks like it slipped out of his hand. Ellis Tech coming into the game 2-8.
Goes 2-0 count. Take a strike.
Wolverines at 3-6. And
He'll knock that one to the shortstop. He bobbles it, and Sam is safe with an error.
So the shortstop just kind of ate that one. Hanshaw just said, nah, hold on to it.
And that brings up our captain, Andrew Harden.
Next up for the Wolverines after this is New London. That's on May 2nd. And Jay Hardell, the coach of the Ellis Tech Golden Eagles, next for them is Putnam, also on May 2nd.
And we did beat Putnam 11-0.
Stolen base there by Sam. Did draw a throw, but wasn't close. Drew also has home run power.
Oh, yeah. He's hit one out in practice. He fouls that one up. That's high.
Nice chase over there by by Teven, right?
Yep.
I forgot that. I don't know if I asked. Are you guys from the same town?
No.
So how do you guys know each other?
So
Travel ball or?
No, his girlfriend's friend. I knew her, and they were hanging out one day, and I just kind of became friends with Lyric.
That works.
Simple. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say you took his girlfriend or something.
No. She's actually here today.
Here to see you, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Oh.
Inside. The ref, I mean, the ump is, yeah, he goes, yeah. And I think he even asked him if he got hit, and Drew did kind of shake it off. But.
Oh, we have a pinch hitter here. We got Caden Deskis. Batting in Jake Duthrie's spot.
So that is the third hit batsman.
Yep. Runners on first and second. Here it comes. Oh, hits the outfield. Looks like the right fielder catches it. And the runner tags.
So one down. He met the last time I saw Deskis hit. First pitch hitting right field was a double. And then that one, he sent that one deep.
Yeah. He's a really clutch hitter, I'd say. He does what he needs to do. Coach calls him up, gets his job done.
Here's Kiki Boyce with one down.
Another power hitter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've been watching Kiki since he was 10 playing ball. I saw him hit one out of a Little League field that just got out of the park in less than 2 seconds. It was like boom, boom. It was gone. He hit it. This was in Norwich, too. He hit it so hard.
This is not just...
It was still going up when it was over the fence.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I don't even know if this is his best sport. He's pretty good at football, too.
I know. Run scores on the pass ball. So the Wolverines get the run back that they gave up last inning. So 6-1 as Gilgenbach scores. That's his second time hitting home plate. Harden goes up to second.
Takes a low ball.
Kiki's very patient at the plate.
He is. He just kind of sits back and relaxes, waits for the ball that he wants.
Yeah, it's
He'll
also
take
in the
another
dirt.
low ball,
And-
and the runner throws it.
And Harden is going to be safe.
Safe.
He got under the tag.
Oh, Kiki's going too. Oh, and he's safe.
That was risky.
Oh, yeah.
That was risky.
That brings up Caleb Dutrumble with the runners on second and third.
He just kept going.
Oh, yeah. I was definitely not expecting him to run to second.
No, I thought he was going to get picked off.
Yeah. He kind of delayed his throw.
The throw almost went into center field.
Oh, yeah. If that happened, runner scored. Takes a low ball. Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm surprised you're there. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know if I agree with that call, but it's strike one.
See, that's the thing about this job. You don't have to agree with anything.
Yeah.
Just don't. Nice. That was a nice pitch.
Takes strike two. Yeah, that was a nice ball. Freshman Caleb Dutrumble.
Odo on deck. Odo's 3 for 3 today.
What a day.
In the dirt.
Takes a low ball.
They stopped there by the catcher, Gabe Gerard. Thanks for joining us here on SNSN Sports today. Hit that like button so that way you know of new sports and new contests going to be coming up.
Ball's way outside.
On your device, smart TV, phone, whatever you want to watch us on. We're glad you're with us.
Here comes the pitch, and he fouls it off. Maybe a car shot.
You are just waiting for one of them car shots.
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
you?
Oh, yeah.
You got to get a broken glass sound effect on there. So, like when we do the games at Dodge Stadium in the summertime with the Sea Unicorns, it's funny because the announcer, he plays a glass breaking thing, and then he only does it once per game, and then all of a sudden he goes, "Uh-oh."
Oh, my God.
Just like that. That was low.
We got a 3-2 count here.
Yeah, still only one out. It was Caden Deskus flying out deep to right field, but ended up moving a runner over, and that's going to be ball four. So now the bases are loaded for Calvin Odo.
It's a threat. Home run threat, too.
He's another one that has got power that you know, because he's not a huge kid or nothing like that, but you'd be surprised. He's got surprise power. I've seen him hit it out on a couple occasions as well. So
He really knows how to catch a barrel. He knows how to do that.
ball one. So the bases are juiced. Actually, Grand Slam ends the game. No, it doesn't. Nope, I'm wrong. Never mind. Rewind that. 2-0.
High ball.
The inning continues. MJ Brockway is up next on deck.
Here it comes.
3-0. I was inside. It was almost a noggin jogger.
Almost ended up like Andrews.
Harden on third, Boyce on second, Dutrumble on first.
Strike.
Yeah, nowhere to put him there, Zeke.
This pitcher is having a little bit of trouble easing in. Here comes Drew Harden, base hit.
Well, Harden scores, and everybody's going to move up one base.
Calvin Odo.
Odo is 4 for 4.
Brings Drew Harden home.
7-1.
Bases loaded for MJ Brockway, freshman.
So, Manju's still not out of a jam. He's right in the middle of it.
Ball one.
This has been a very long inning for Manju.
Ball two.
Sonny Botello on deck if the inning continues.
He'll foul that one off just on top of the dugout, actually.
Mm-hmm. Nice pitch.
Ooh.
Nice pitch on the outside corner. Brockway 0 for 2 officially with a walk. Struck out 2 times. That's in the dirt.
Ooh, that one pops.
Kept it in front. No advance by Kiki Boyce at third.
Gotta say, great work behind the plate.
Yeah, both catchers doing a fine job.
I agree. That might be a base hit. He's running in. And
nice shoestring catch. And here comes Kiki Boyce to the plate, and he is going to score.
That also advances. I think Calvin Odo is safe. Caleb Dutrouble coming home, and he's
safe as well. Nine to 1.
Here we come. It's going to bring up Sonny Botello to the plate. Coach calls a timeout.
I wonder if they're going to change. They're going to change pitchers here because Manju's not having. He's not having a great day on the mound. He's given up 4 runs in this inning, and there's still. Well, there's 2 outs now.
Unfortunately, as soon as he came in, he had to face the top of our lineup.
Yeah, and he's going right through it. I mean, here's the number 8 hitter in the order, Sonny Botello, who popped up to the shortstop and struck out. Did he hit one in the gap earlier?
I believe he did. Here comes. He'll take strike 1. I don't think he agrees with that one. I saw a little head shake. Here comes. Oh,
it's in the dirt.
Kept in front. That advances Calvin Odo.
Yeah, he's going to eat it.
Oh, what a knock.
That's it, left center field.
Oh.
And no one's going to get it as the right fielder and the center fielder kind of collided a little bit. And they're still trying to get the ball. And into third base is going to be
There we go.
Botello with a triple.
That's what happens when you don't communicate. You got to communicate. Big part of the game.
That makes it 10-1. 5 runs here in the bottom of the 6th for the Wolverines.
Here comes Hunter DuPont.
Every day I spend my time thinking why.
Pass ball. Here comes Sonny Botello for the run. That makes it 11-1, I believe.
It does.
No runners on. Hunter DuPont. At bat. He'll foul that one off.
Stop. No.
They're not cheap, Noel.
I know.
Noel brought Gatorades 2 days in a row. I paid her back. She's like, no. What are you talking about?
Ooh,
They're not cheap.
That was a nice pitch right there, but it was a ball. It's
Here's the pitch.
Oh,
Strike. I don't think DuPont agreed with that one.
Yeah, he kind of started walking towards first. Or took a step.
It's the 9th batter of the inning. 6 runs in for the Wolverines, just in the 6th alone.
He'll knock that one foul.
He's trying to push that off to the right side. Sam Gilgenbach, who started it all off, getting on base with on an error by the shortstop, Hanshaw, came around to score.
Hits that one to the shortstop, slow roller. It's a good throw, and he's safe. Elite speed right there. That'll bring up Sam Gildenbach, top of the order.
Elite speed. So this is the second time this inning that Gilgenbach is coming to the plate. Sam has bounced to second. He got a base hit in the 3rd, scored a run in the 4th, and he's also scored a run in this inning.
He's having quite a day.
Mm-hmm. Still think the best day that's being had is by Calvin Odo.
Oh, yeah.
So yesterday we saw Calvin, and he walked by me and he said, "Hey, are you doing our game tomorrow?" And it's originally scheduled. We were not. And he was like, "Oh," and he didn't say anything. So I told Coach Lake.
Mm-hmm. That one gets out to center field.
It's another stolen base for Gilgenbach. No, excuse me, that's DuPont. So I told Coach Lake, I said, yeah, Calvin was kind of burned yesterday. He felt that we were going to, that he was bummed because we weren't carrying the game today. And he said, he goes, yeah, well, see, he's pitching today. And I said, oh, you know what? He never said a word. He never said a word. I'm thinking, he just kind of kept it to himself. And then when we showed up today, we were taking a walk out to the center field camera for a second. And I looked at him and I said, you know why we're here, right? He said, because I asked. I said, yep.
He's a pretty.
There's more
guy.
to it, but I mean, still.
Ooh, that's a tough play.
And
I think it hit him in the chest.
Yeah, it did, and ricocheted off. And they're going to call timeout here for a second. I don't know if it hit him in the chest or hit him in the face.
Yeah, it was a very unpredictable ball. Got the whole infield over there.
So with the injury timeout, we're going to step aside for a minute as well, because last thing you want to do is sit here and watch the injury. Not fun for anybody. Be back in a minute right here on SNSN Sports.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett.
And we'd like to thank a couple of our sponsors, of course, Capital Property Group in Jewett City, who's going to be the Capital Property Group Player of the Game. I think we kind of give everybody a little bit of a peek into that already, and we'll announce it after the ball game. But the Player of the Game brought to you by Capital Property Group, condominium, real estate management. Give them a call. Here in Jewett City. Find them on the web at mycapitalproperty.com or find them on Facebook, Capital Property Group.
After that unexpected injury, that'll bring up Drew Harden to hit. Putting him in a little pick off, and he's just letting him. Out of a little advance, I think that is Sam Gillenbach.
So Gilgenbach's on second. Here's Drew Harden. That's in the dirt. Harden was hit by a pitch earlier today. Flew out to right and bounced to third. 0-for-3, 0-for-2. Officially with a run scored with the hit by pitch. That was this inning. He's the 11th batter to come to the plate here for the Wolverines. Also in the dirt.
Still working back there.
Yeah, the catcher has really put in some reps today.
He's going to be really tired tomorrow.
He's probably going to be really tired today.
Oh, yeah. When he wakes up, his whole body will be aching. And that's popped up high ball. And
the right fielder picks it up. That's the end of 6.
Yeah.
What's the score?
I think we got 11-1.
That's right. We'll be back in a little bit right here on
SNSN Sports.
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. The insurance industry is changing every day, from rates to coverages, what qualifies and what doesn't. What always stays the same, though? The Burns Agency's commitment to quality local customer service at unbeatable prices. Call, email, or visit us at byrnesagency.com. Or, like always, stop by our convenient locations in Norwich and Dayville. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
All right, we are back here at Griswold High School. Going to go to the, we're in the top of the 7th inning at this point. The Wolverines got 6 runs last inning, making the score 11-1. It was fairly respectable, but they brought in a new pitcher, Manju, who just had a really rough inning for the Golden Eagles. So it's 11-1 is your score, and we've got a new pitcher on the hill. So Calvin Odo, who pitched a heck of a ball game, is going to take a seat, and he's going to give way to Caleb Dutrumble. And he's a freshman, is he not? Look at that, huh? Freshman getting some work on the hill. Huh? Oh, hold on. How about now?
Yeah, that's good.
Sorry.
You're good.
The rookie telling me what to do because I obviously have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah,
so,
but
go ahead.
As I was saying, Caleb Dutrumble, small, but definitely mighty. Definitely mighty.
Got Caden Deskis, who is stayed into the game for Jake Duthry. He's at third base. Sonny Patello is out in right. Calvin Odo out to center, out to left.
I'd like to see how Caden does. I have actually never seen him play third base.
Actually, I have.
You have?
Yep. I coached him in fall ball one year. And he can play everywhere, that kid.
Oh, yeah.
He played third, played first, he caught. Nice pitch.
Strike one on Lyric 2.
See if Dutrumble can close the door on the Golden Eagles. It's got to be a little nerve-wracking having being a freshman and not really a save situation, but it's got a little velocity.
Yeah. I actually catched one of his bullpens. He has a really nice knuckleball.
Really?
Yeah.
Popped up.
Kiki Boy seems to have it, and it's caught.
So one down.
Just a little high there for Caleb.
This is Jet Neary. And then Julian Lawrence will come up next for the Golden Eagles. They're going to start putting some hits together. They're down 10 runs, 11-1. And he walks him. So now Dutrumble's got the top of the order to deal with. And they toss over, and it gets away from Kiki Boyce. Actually threw it behind.
Oh, that's deep out there.
And Boyce is just going to hold on to it as Neary hucks it all the way down to third. So a little life here in the Golden Eagles.
Oh, right in there.
High heater.
Yeah.
It's high. Do you have a hard time staying away from that high fastball? I always did.
I do.
Yeah, I always did too. Just looks so big and juicy, like a steak.
Yep.
Me loves a big steak.
Oh yeah. If you don't love a steak, I don't know.
And
I
then
don't
who
know.
are you if
Yeah.
you don't? I mean, really? That's going to hit him. Curveball that got away from him. So Dutrumble gets the first run, gets the first batter.
Runners on first and third.
But now he's got runners on first and third, just like Zeke just said. And here's Gabe Rivera 0 for 3. Bounced twice to the shortstop and flew out to, Dutrumble in right field.
Oh, we might have him.
No. Throw by Brockway was to the left of the bag. And Julian Lawrence, who's got really good speed, wasn't even close.
Outside.
So Dutrumble in a little bit of a pickle.
High ball right there.
He's having a hard time finding the plate right now.
Yeah.
It's got to be nerve-wracking.
Most definitely. I mean, you're a freshman on varsity pitching.
Very true. So let's see if he can come back and get Rivera the ball.
Blocked
in
it
the
right
dirt.
in front of him.
Yeah. Full count. 3-2. First base is open if he happens to walk him. And he does.
Bases loaded. That's going to bring up number...
That's Jackson Medeiros.
Number 7.
Oh, 17. Wait a minute. Oh, that's...
Maybe a pinch hitter?
No, that is Jackson Medeiros. I'm sorry. I had a wrong number on. Third baseman. Ball 1. Now there's nowhere to put him. So Dutrumble did get the first man, and
gives him the strike.
Then since then, he's walked Jet Neary. He hit Julian Lawrence, and he just walked Rivera.
It's been a little bit of a struggle.
So the Eagles haven't really done anything to earn the bases loaded. But nonetheless,
Here
they got a rally coming.
Popped up to the right fielder, Sonny Botello. Calls for it, and he gets the out. Runner gonna stay.
Nice throw.
Yeah.
And that brings up the center fielder, Gabe Fuentes.
What do we got? 2 outs here, 1 out?
2 down.
2 down. Brings up number 13.
Gabe Fuentes, center fielder. Dutrumble trying to shut the door.
Here comes ball.
Just tailed outside.
Yep. Bases loaded for Gabe here.
Just loading outside, 2-0. If the game continues, Sebastian Hanshaw, who would have been batting, but he went out with an injury. But instead, it's going to be Zach Rivera on deck. There's a strike.
Strike there. We got 2-1 count.
So I think Rivera would love a shot to get in the batter's box here. It's all going to depend
And he blocks that. Makes
on
it
what Fuentes
3-1.
does.
3-1.
Again, nowhere to put him.
Yep. Got to find the zone here. Oh, he swings at that one.
He just swung at ball 4.
Whew.
What do you think about that, Zeke Dog?
I definitely think he should have left it there. Would have got a run.
See, if Chris Fabry's calling you Rem Dog, I'm going to call you Zeke Dog. He looks at strike 3, and that's the ball game. Nice pitching, actually, by Mr. Dutrumbull.
Yes. I agree.
He gets the first guy, loads the bases, and then pitches out of it. So, good pitching there by Mr. Dutrumbull. Zeke,
yes.
What a heck of a job.
Thank you.
You and Nick. I'll tell you, thank you so much.
Of course. Anytime.
We'll do this again. If you're all right with it.
Okay. I'm
Tell Mr. Gravino what a wonderful job he did. What a wonderful job what both you guys did. So, all right, that's going to wrap it up. Our Capital Property Group player of the game today. I think you probably can already figure it out. It is none other than Calvin Odo. Calvin Odo had one heck of a game, pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 unearned run. And not only that, but he went 4 for 4 from the plate. So you can't have a much better day than what Mr. Odo did today. So Calvin Odo is our Capital Property Group player of the game right here on SN Sports. So we want to thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you very much, Zeke. We appreciate you hanging out with us today and doing what you do. And, of course, we want to thank the one and only Nick Ruiz for doing a little announcing, a little camera work and everything. Great job by these guys. And Noel, you're here too, and you kind of had an easy day. A little bit. Not at the beginning. It was rough, but anyway. That's going to do it. Thank you very much for watching us here today on SNSN Sports, everyone. For Nick and Zeke and Noel and me. Your final score is Griswold 11, Ellis Tech 1. And you've been watching high school baseball on